Hey, good morning, everybody. Sarasota Tim. How are you? 98,212.1 beautiful souls doing out there this morning. I'm coming to you from the surface of the sun, and I'm protecting myself. I'm shielded in. I got all the shades down, the AC's working, and she's working good. But we do all we can around here to stay cool. I'm out of here, man. I'm out of here. Let me turn these lights out back here in my camper, and let's talk a minute about what's going on. I close all these doors and shut off like a submarine. You know, I shut off different rooms to stay cool, and it works perfect. Let me turn off that sound bar there. I got these lights on my sound bar. Boom.
Power on.
So I met a nice couple next door from California. Jerry and Sue, their son works here at one of the casinos, and they're from California. Like I said, they're visiting. They got a Class C motorhome, and he is 80 years old, and I'm telling you, you would not even know it. And I mean, he said one of his secrets is he doesn't even take Advil. He doesn't go to these doctors. Now, I told him the third leading cause of death is going to a doctor, and it really is if you Google it. Next to heart attacks and cancer, it's medical errors is what's killing people. Here, take this, take these pills. Let's do this surgery. Misdiagnosis, and that's exactly what it is. Third leading cause of death. If you got a cold or something, unless it's an internal thing that you definitely need to go to a doctor, I'd stay clear of doctors. They're killing people. But anyway, he's a really nice guy. What a gentle soul he was. I couldn't believe it when he told me he was 80 years old. And he was recommending some places that I can go, that he lives in Southern California. They're not in California, and these are places that ironically my co-pilot John has already been recommending. And while I'm talking about John, I shout out a lot of people all the time that I meet, and I interview subscribers that want to meet me and things like that show up, and I'm honored. But let me tell you guys again, I've mentioned him before, John, my co-pilot, who I've never met, has been one of the best assets of me out here traveling on this RV. The wealth of information that he provides daily, I mean, he wears me out too. This guy can really do some research. He listens so good to my videos of what I'm talking about, and whether I go there or not, and he hasn't stopped. I mean, airfares, RV parks, love truck stops, Walmarts, Planet Fitnesses, everything that I'm interested in. I mean, it's like I have an AI genie that's working with me. So John, thank you so much for what you're doing, and I hope it's not any trouble for you. He told me in one email that he just likes doing that and researching things. So I'm really, really blessed to have this person in my community, as well as the rest of you, 98,000 beautiful souls. So I wanted to talk to you this morning about what my plans are. And I want to golf. And I know the golfing videos, it's not a golfing channel, and there's been quite a few. And a lot of you have watched my channel because of the eclectic array and different morning chats and Crushing It for Christ and Cowboy Cooking Steaks. And don't forget about the refrigerator videos. We still got those coming. But Timmy Apple Valley's leaving here in about an hour. He's going to stop by and say hello if I'm still here. I'm trying to go to the golf course. Maybe. It's 110 degrees today, and yesterday it burns your skin. People were right when they said 100 is one thing, 10 more degrees. I mean, you finally get to a point where 10 more degrees is a lot. It's like a hurricane. Once it goes from, category 3 to a 4, catastrophic. So nobody wants to take tee times past 11. If you don't get there early at 5:30 or 6, I'm an early guy, as you guys know, but I don't really want to swing a golf club that early. I like to drink some coffee, maybe do a little workout or something like that. But we teed off at Lake Havasu with Vince and Rick and Phil at 6:30, and that was like kind of tough. I can do it, and I will do it, but that's the only way that you can play golf here at this time of year, because all the golf courses want you gone and the carts back in by 2 p.m. Where in Florida, I'm used to in the summer, the rates go way down. They still let you play golf till you can't see your ball anymore, till dark. And that's the way it goes. You can tee off whatever time you want. Well, I'm going to go to Walmart today, and I'm going to buy, I've done this before, a golf umbrella. I don't know if you know what a golf umbrella is, but it's an extra large umbrella. It's almost like a beach umbrella. They're pretty big. And I priced them the other day when I was at Walmart, and I could not believe the inflation of how everything, these umbrellas used to be like 15, 20 bucks. They're $30 now. It's just, the cost of things today are really annoying. Like the golf glove I bought, they used to be $5. These little Wilson, the least expensive golf glove, they were $5. They are $9 now. That's a 50% increase, folks. I mean, and people are raising prices. They got, Timmy was telling me at these resorts here, the hotels, they, what they do is they have these sneaky little charges after you book your room called resort fee. And it's $25 per day. It's not $25 on top of the room. It's per darn day. And that's just a gimmick. And then they have all these stores that are charging you a fee if you use your credit card, 50 cents, $1.50. And I'm like, just put it in the price. I mean, I don't like this after the fact, and you see these extra little charges. So there's a lot of things that I don't like that's going on in the cost of living. But I want to tell you this. Let me get back to what I was trying to say. So I'm going to get out of here. Miss T is going to come at the end of the month. We're very, very excited about this. We have a very big plan. But, it's not etched in stone by any shakes, because we have to begin first. And we're just going to start one day at a time and see what God opens the doors to do. But we have got a plan, we've got a goal, and we're very excited about it. And so that's the next thing. So there's so many aspects of this life that I'm living that are just a real blessing. And I try to give back in every way I can by trying to bring you guys good content, encouraging you and sharing information regarding Social Security and living your life and places to go and eat and do and have, and about some golf, and just having a good laugh, interviewing other people. And you also support them through your prayers of those that needed support, say like Vegas, Johnny Vegas with his shoulder and his back. And it's just a great thing that we've got going on. And all that positivity has become part of my life. And I don't ever want it to end. And it is not going to end. Although some out there try to make it, but they better hope that it never does, because then they'll dry up to nothings. But we don't even care about that. That's just part of life. And, God bless those out there. But, folks, I'm going to be going somewhere soon. We're going to be bringing some different stuff. And where was I going with that? I was going to talk about golf. Man, I got the golf thing bad. I used to play golf every day for 3 years in Sarasota, Florida. This was before I met Miss T. Well, not before I met her, but before I was with her. I lived in this little cottage in the backyard of this lady's house for about 6 years. And it was a nice setup. It was a nice gig. It was $500 a month. I went out and I sold my coupon things that I did. I made a pocket full of hundreds, and then I went to the golf course. And I played 2 rounds every day for 3 years. It was a place that didn't care after your round was over, that you just kept going. And in the summertime, they just said, just have fun. And we had about 6 or 8 of us out there that did that. There was more, but those 6 or 8 that I knew were the ones that we hung out with. So now that I started playing golf again, it's really going to be a big part of my life, because I don't want to stop. I am a golfer. I want to be a golfer. And I watched a bunch of tutorials on YouTube yesterday and every day and late last night. It's just got me so amped about getting out there and trying different things that I've been learning, because I'm a sponge. I'm the type of person, I believe, if you show me how to do what you can do, that I can do it as good as you, if not better. That's the kind of aptitude that I feel like I have. Now, that isn't true with everything. Of course, there's certain skill sets. I can't juggle. I don't care how long you sit here and try and show me. So I'm being facetious, but I'm just saying I have aptitude. I have confidence in myself that I can do stuff. And I want to know how to do stuff. And part of what I want to do in my life that I've always done is to be kind and to be positive, and how to win friends and influence people. I've been in sales my entire life. So the alarm went off, my 15-minute alarm to take my blue eye drops, so I don't want to forget that. Let me put those out here in front of me. But I was saying I want to learn how to, well, my blue drops are right here. I want to learn how to be a good Christian. I quit my drinking. I've cleaned up my mouth. I stopped watching the media, and I try to look at the bright side of everything. Positivity is addictive, and it's healthy, and you have a much happier life. You're not as sick as often. You give everybody the benefit of the doubt. If there's someone being ugly, or they're just, then Johnny Vegas. I can't talk to you right now. I want you to employ these things in your life. There are so many things you can do that are free, that will change your life. And you know what it is? It's changing your thinking. And golf teaches me that too. There's an old saying in golf that the longest distance in golf is between your ears. There's so much emotion. People get out there and they don't make a good golf shot, and they want to break their clubs in half and cuss and throw their clubs and do all this stuff. And they're not even good enough to get mad, but they do. And I understand the frustration of it, but that's a test of your life in anything, about being patient, staying calm, and having balance. And when a person has control of their thoughts and their mind, and they think correctly about other people, about the world. Why am I got this? Why do I have this? When people are influenced and they don't think for themselves, they don't have, I guess they call it critical thinking, and they're so influenced by what other people say and this media, or these YouTube channels, or these TikToks, and all these things you can read on your phone, just stories that just fill your mind with. I was just talking to Jerry next door, the 80-year-old that's like he's a bill of health. He was telling me, I was sharing with him about some of the downsides of being a YouTuber. And he says, you know what? He's not even into YouTube that much. He's old school. His wife, he said, is. But he agreed with one thing when I started to tell him about, there's these people, though, that I don't even know that want to try to bring people down. He didn't understand any of that because he don't follow YouTube, but he understood that the world needs a lot of help, that we are going down a road. Most people are going down a road, folks, that is terrible. I mean, you can say all you want that the world has always had haters and people, that do crime and all of these heinous things and all that. But let me just tell you something. We have not had a world like that, like we have today. We need to change. So many people don't know, young people coming up, anything about the way this country used to be. The prices, about God, about being moral and neighborly. And, I was watching something on TV when Timmy came by yesterday. We spent a little bit of time here after our dinner, and we were watching YouTube. We were playing some videos, and he was like, look, there's no pagers, there's no cell phones, there was no internet. Look how people enjoyed themselves and how things used to be. Now, I know that the internet and technology is something that really helps our world, but it has been misused so terrible, and people are just brainwashed. They're brainwashed in believing what these people that they want to esteem so highly, doctors, media people, lawyers, financial advisors, YouTubers, anybody and everybody that's on the internet that people want to esteem because they say, oh, that they know the best diet. They got he's wearing a white coat. He's got a stethoscope. He's standing in front of a Ferrari. That guy's a smart one to listen to. Folks, it's all optics and it's all BS. People are out today. It's a dog-eat-dog world. They care nothing about God, most people. They care nothing about you, and they care nothing about this country. And so what we need to do is we need to get centered. We need to start thinking right. When you go golfing, you can go out there and do the same habits that so many golfers do. They get out there and they're excited about playing golf and they tee off. They slice it over there in the woods or out of bounds. And the rest of the golf game, it's just a bad attitude. They're horrible to be around. It's a foul mouth. Before they even swing the club, they're already mad. And no one's paying you to be out there. You paid to be out there. So have a good time. You're in this world. You got your retirement. You're working towards your retirement. Make it your world. Make your life the life that you want to have. Don't let other people make a life for you. Don't let other people influence you with their lies and BS just to advance themselves. They could care less about you. I mean, truthfully, all these things that people are listening to, it's for one reason, so they can sell advertising. On the media, it's all about you watching so that the advertisers that go on CNN and Fox and stuff like that get rewards by selling their products because they got a lot of eyeballs watching. So they make up the worst stuff and over and over every day, and you get hooked on it. And it's dangerous. It's very, very bad for your mind. And so they're making money. They're laughing all the way to the bank. The Republicans and the Democrats, they're all having lunch together and dinner together every night saying, we really got them going. They really think we hate each other. We're the ones with a free life. We're the ones that don't get speeding tickets. We're the ones that can do anything we want. We're the ones that are making the laws. We're the ones that are taking all their taxes. We're the ones that are just raping and pillaging the country. We got them believing that everything costs more. We got them believing, well, we got to raise the price because our costs are more. It's a big scam that they've hooked onto because they've always been a scam. And they've learned new ways to scam. And you know how they learned it? Through their evolution of scamming and through AI. You can go on AI and say, write me a speech on how to be president of the United States. It just starts typing. It'll be the best speech you ever read in your life. They do it with YouTube. A lot of these YouTube channels you're watching, they're not even real people. Those are AI voices, and those are AI written scripts that if they are real people reading, getting their information, they're not creative. They're just trying to do anything they can as a shortcut to usurp power and money. So folks, if you want to live a good life, cut it out, block it out. Only concern yourself with the one you're with. Make sure they do the same thing. And if they don't, and they want to hang out in an outhouse and come out stinking eventually, and it's affecting you, then you're going to have to make some decisions. You know, you really are. I am no longer, I do not tolerate, I should say, people that are negative. Not for a half a second. I mean, if I look at you or I read something and, you know, you said something like I didn't part my hair the right way, you're gone. I mean, there's no reason at all that I need to read any comment on my YouTube channel that's less than kind. What is the point of you writing some disparaging remark? Like you're going to say, I love you on the next comment? No. If that's what's in your heart and that's what you're already writing, well, you had your 2 seconds of fame and whoever might have read your comment. And after that, you're gone. So just to warn you that I don't tolerate, I read my comments. I don't just allow people to run roughshod over me. Now, there's a lot of things that I can't control. And whether they think they're hurting me or not, they're actually helping me because they're making me even more popular. What was meant for my harm turns out to be for my good. But I can definitely suggest that you can press that button and hold that button on your TV. When you hit play, if you just keep holding it, a little menu will come up and you can find that part that says, do not recommend this channel. And you can block those channels from ever appearing in front of your eyeballs again, tempting you. Just like you can delete channels on your cable that you don't even scroll through and see CNN and Fox. Folks, you've got to purge things from your life. If you want to be positive, it takes work. It takes effort. And the more you try, the more they come at you. The more they come at you. But guess what? The stronger you get and the better you get at it, it's not even a problem. You don't even, because you know what? They really don't have any power. You know what power they got? The power you give them. That's it. And there's a lot of weak people. There's a lot of weak people that let them think for them. And they sit there and listen to them for more than a minute. Get rid of them. Turn them off. Block them. Get away from certain people. People on the road out there that aren't driving courteous, move over, slow down, let them go around. Do not get involved with them. Let them go hassle the next car. You just have to learn to like be a duck and let the water roll off your back. That's what you got to do, folks. And it takes work. It takes a lot of work. And when you get good at it, you can pat yourself on the back. And you know what else will come to you? Blessings like you've never seen before. You will attract positive people in your life. Positive men, positive women, positive everything. Opportunities, job opportunities, investment opportunities. Everything good in life that you need and want that make you happy will come to you when you get rid of the negative and only allow the positive to come in. But the more you sit there and wallow around and give time of your life, 5 minutes of listening to some garbage or going somewhere or getting into a pissing match with someone on the road or anywhere, your hall monitors at your condos, at your homeowners associations, get rid of it, folks. Don't entertain it. Don't let them rob you of your joy. Don't go around wondering, about what they think. You think, and you will be as you think. And I don't know how I get on this tangent, and I'm talking about Timmy leaving and Miss T coming and all that, and it's getting hot, and I'm going to move, and we're going to talk some more about it. This video's been a little bit long. I'm going to make another one now and talk more about it because I have to keep these videos short for upload speed. So I'm going to crush it now and come back on the next one. We're going to continue this yammering and this tangent I'm on because I think we need to talk about it. Crush it.